Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about how to drink 2.5 liters of water per day. So this is a question that I get asked quite often because for some people drinking 2 liters of water per day is hard enough. And so I completely understand if it's a little bit daunting to try and get up to that next half a liter. So today, we're going to explore some ways in which you can do it. And hopefully, by the end of this video, you'll have some ideas and some tips and tricks in order to help you achieve your goal of drinking that extra half a liter of water. As always, if you find this video helpful, please go ahead and hit the like button below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Okay, so before we get into the tips and tricks of actually getting down and drinking the water, we need to first look at why you might not be reaching that 2.5 liter goal. If you are currently at 2 liters or lower, I want you to think about what might be preventing you from getting up to that 2.5 liter mark. Is it that you just don't have time during the day? Are you forgetting to drink? Or maybe you're simply not that thirsty. Maybe your urine output isn't enough, and you're trying to keep yourself hydrated without really feeling the thirst. But there's so many different reasons why you might not be able to get to that goal. And understanding why you are not getting to your goal will allow you to combat those problems and overcome them. So the first tip that I have for you is to set reminders. So setting reminders can be as simple as setting alarms on your phone. So just putting alarms throughout the day with a label on it saying, "Drink water," or maybe you could set an alarm and call it something else like take 10,000 steps, or go for a walk, or exercise. Because maybe you're more likely to get up and move around and then remember to take a drink of water. For some people, they may not mind if they have an app running in the background that pops up a reminder every now and then to say, "Drink water." There's a whole bunch of apps out there that can do this, and they range from free to paid options as well. Personally, I'm not a big fan of apps, so I prefer to use my physical planner and I write down reminders throughout the day to make sure that I'm taking my water intake seriously. The second tip that I have for you guys is to drink when you wake up in the morning and also right before you go to bed. This is a really good way to make sure that you're getting at least 500 milliliters of your 2.5 liters done. If you can start your day off with 250 milliliters and finish your day with another 250 milliliters, then you've got 500 milliliters knocked out straight away, and it makes it much easier to reach that goal. You could even go one step further than this and have a glass of water before each meal. So that's 3 meals a day plus 2 snacks if you snack. And this is a great way to make sure that you're keeping yourself hydrated all day long. My third tip is to buy a large water bottle and keep it with you during the day. So if you buy a large bottle of water that's 2 liters, then you're already halfway to your goal. So by the time you've gotten home, you've gotten to work, you've gotten to school. Wherever you are, you can already see physically what you need to do, and you're more likely to stay on top of your hydration game. You can also keep track of how much water you're drinking throughout the day by simply marking on the water bottle. You can use a permanent marker and tick off throughout the day as you drink your water, or you can use a dry erase marker and wipe it off at the end of the day when you've completed your 2.5 liters. Another idea along these lines is to buy a straw hat. So there's lots of cool ones online, especially on Amazon, where you can put your water bottle in there and carry it with you. Not only does this keep your water bottle safe and sound and easy to carry, but it also means that you're keeping your water bottle with you at all times, so you're always reminded of what you need to do. Tip number 4, I want you to replace all of your other drinks with water. So instead of having a Coke or a coffee or a glass of juice with your breakfast, I want you to replace that with water. Yes, it's going to be a challenge for you. It's going to be difficult at first, but your body is going to adjust, and then you won't even notice that you're not drinking those things anymore. You'll feel less of a need to consume those drinks, and you'll simply satisfy your thirst with water. Tip number 5 is to add flavor to your water. So sometimes people struggle to drink plain water, especially if they're used to drinking other things, like soft drinks and juices and things like that. So a great way to make it easier to transition to drinking plain water is to add some flavor to it. You can do this with sliced cucumbers, you can do this with mint leaves, you can do this with citrus fruits like lemons and limes. You can add berries to make it nice and fruity. And honestly, the list goes on and on and on. My personal favorite is adding lemon and mint to my water, and it tastes absolutely delicious. Also, another option you have here is to invest in a water bottle that has a built-in filter in order to infuse the flavors into the water for you. Again, there's a whole bunch of options out there on the market, so do some research and find one that suits you best. So, these are some of the main tips and tricks that I have for you today to help you to drink 2.5 liters of water per day. Honestly, you can choose as many of these tips as you like. You can pick and choose which ones you think would work best for you and your lifestyle. For example, if you're a very busy person and you have no time throughout the day to sit down and drink water, then carrying a large water bottle with you or buying a straw hat is probably the best option for you. Whereas, if you're someone who is at home a lot, maybe you're a student or you work from home, then you might find it easier to simply leave a water bottle next to your workspace so that you can see it and drink from it more regularly. So, there's no right or wrong way to do this. Simply find a method that works for you and your lifestyle, and it's going to make it much easier for you to achieve your goals. The final thing I want to say to you guys today is that I know drinking 2.5 liters of water can seem like a huge amount, especially if you're not used to drinking that much water. But I promise you, if you follow the tips that I mentioned today and you give it some time, it's going to become second nature to you. Your body is going to adapt and adjust, and it's going to make it much easier for you to stay hydrated. And the benefits to your health, to your energy levels, to your productivity, to your focus are going to be outstanding. So I really encourage you to give it a go. And I hope this video was helpful. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and let me know by hitting the like button below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. You can also follow me on social media for more health and wellness tips. I wish you guys all the best in reaching your health and wellness goals, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!